3 events coming up. I've got the launch of the NewEarth Exchange, Bank, and Treasury. The bank is not launching now. That'll be likely midsummer, going into Q3. We have launched the NewEarth Exchange. We have billions, many billions of dollars of even government-sanctioned projects listing on the NewEarth Exchange. I'm doing the hard launch on the 20th of March. And I'll be doing that as an online summit. I'll be conducting that summit from Mexico. There will be some pretty iconic figures, well known around the world, who are going to come onto that summit. I had G. Edward Griffin, the maestro himself, came in live on a feed into my talk a few nights ago in Los Angeles to introduce my first soft launch of the NewEarth Exchange. G. Edward Griffin, of course, the archetypal hero of our times. A guy and I were speaking a moment ago about the importance of David Icke, and the importance of David Icke cannot be stressed enough. But do not forget somebody who's been around longer than David Icke, substantially longer, as G. Edward Griffin, I think 95 or 96 this year, still absolutely on his throne. And he came broadcast in and opened up my talk the other night, which was beautiful. I will be visiting him in the course of the next week, whilst I'm still in California. And I'll be inviting his participation in some measure, because, of course, he wrote The Creature from Jekyll Island long time ago, and was the first way shower and lodestar to lead us into truth and reckoning as to the fiat economic system, the satanic Khazarian mafia, and the Creature from Jekyll Island, of course, being about the formation of the Federal Reserve back in the day, over a century ago. But that really was the onset of the last great movement towards the desecration of God's creation and God's children through banking, through money, through servitude and indentureship, into that totem called money. And that money system now is under collapse. We can see that as we transition to crypto, and which I regard as a necessary function as we move toward reclamation of true transaction and the understanding of true wealth and what that is, which got sweet fuck all to do with money or how much gold or copper or silver you've managed to sequester. It's got everything to do with fellowship. It has everything to do with the complete psycho-spiritual relinquishment of the idea of needing to have money in your pocket or money to survive. We don't need or want that as a premise for the new earth. I've spoken about this for 20 years. I'll continue to preach it. But the good news is that we're now about to unleash our own parallel financial economic system, obviously amongst our own ecclesiastical diocese, with people all around the world, in Africa, in Asia, Central, South America. So happy that this year has arrived, the year of structure. We're also releasing something called a ghost wallet, which is very, very exciting, on the 20th of March. So stay tuned for that event. The other 2 events I just want to momentarily speak to are this one here. I'll be doing a retreat at my home or my Mexican home. My other home is in Bali, but I will be doing a retreat here first week of May. I think, 3rd to the 9th of May. Anyone interested, you can sign up to that. And I'm also doing a very interesting mythic odyssey here of the Nile and the Holy Land. His Grace, the Bishop of Jerusalem, Bishop Uriah Abu al-Assal, my beloved friend and compadre and warrior of many years, working alongside this extraordinary man. He will be leading us through the Holy Land. And I think I'm convincing him to also come to Jordan, to Petra and the Wadi Rum Desert. The archaeo-cosmological mysteries contained underground in cave systems in that part of the world are extraordinary. I know a great deal about it firsthand, and will be speaking in the private to some of the stuff on this tour. But we'll be going to Lebanon, to Baalbek, Nimrod, revisiting all of that stuff. Sinai, I have spent a lot of time in these parts of the world. I lived in this part of the world many years ago. Sinai Desert for me is the most extraordinary place in the world. And we'll be spending time in Nuweiba with the Bedouins and the dolphins on the banks of the Red Sea. We will be in Lebanon Jordan, Jerusalem, and doing a cruise down the Nile. And an exceptional mythic odyssey of the Nile and the Holy Land it will be. So anyone interested there, please also be sure to sign up. Obviously, very limited spaces on that one. But that is a once-in-a-lifetime piece that I've been wanting to do, and it's now happening, and that's going to be in November this year. So the Mayan retreat is in May, and the one in the Levant is November.